Hello electric car lovers, in this channel I cover all the latest tech news surrounding electric cars. I cover the background, feel and drive, the current selling price, and the specs and engineering that go into making each car. If you have an electric car that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. In today's video, I'm reviewing the upcoming supercar Lotus Evija. I'll be covering the most important features to see whether it'll crush the competition or not, with its sexy exterior and massive Formula 1 type of speed and power. And one more thing before I start, I saw this dad washing his Evie with his son. After a while, the son asked the dad, "Do you think we could use a sponge instead?" Okay, now back to the video. The Lotus Evija is a limited edition electric sports vehicle that will be produced by Lotus Cars in the United Kingdom. It's the company's first electric car, which was unveiled and constructed in July 2019. Its manufacture will be restricted to 130 units and will be codenamed Type 130 and Omega. It's not every day that manufacturers are giving a second shot. Lotus, on the other hand, is one of them. Things are slowly improved after Chinese manufacturer Geely purchased the financially distressed UK sports car firm in 2017. The all-new Lotus Evija for 2020 is proof of that. The Evija is the world's most powerful production automobile, as well as the first British electric hypercar. The Evija has a complete carbon fiber body, exquisite lines and angles, a riding height of only 4.1 inches, and a total power output of approximately 2,000 horsepower, thanks to its aerospace influence. The Lotus Evija is a hypercar that aspires to test the limits of current technology. While several competitors offer hybrid powertrains, this model commits to being all-electric and comes with a supercharger. There's little question that Ferrari, Lamborghini and McLaren are paying careful attention to what Lotus has become capable of, and that proper solutions will follow in due time. But for the time being, as eyes are on Lotus, it's nice to see Colin Chapman's famous brand enjoy much-needed success in an increasingly competitive industry. There's no denying that the Evija, which means first in existence or a live one, is a game-changer right away. In November 2019, the Evija prototype conducted high-speed testing. On November 21st, 2019, a video was published in advance of its premiere at the Guangzhou Auto Show later that day. Lotus said it planned hundreds of kilometers of additional road testing on European circuits as well as its home track in Heathrow, England. Production was planned to commence in early to mid-2021 as of October 2020. Evija is derived from Eve in the Abrahamic faith, a name whose derivation may be traced back to biblical Hebrew, which means alive or living. Phil Popham, the CEO of Lotus Cars, said, "Evija is a fitting name to our new car, given it's the first all-new Lotus vehicle to be released as part of the Geely family. With Geely's help, we'll be able to develop an outstanding new range of vehicles that stay faithful to the Lotus name and DNA, design and engineering." Its outward design is inspired by race vehicles that are designed to dominate the track. Butterfly doors and a wide rear wing are among the car's metal sheet features. The Lotus Evija has an appearance of a hypercar. The designers of Lotus cite aeronautics as nature in their primary source of inspiration. It's the first vehicle on the road with laser lighting for both the main and dipped beams. Also note the car's crisp design lines, curving hood, and powerful haunches, which are evocative of historic Lotus race cars. The Evija features an unusual low ride height of only 4.1 inches, which is difficult to tell from images. The gorgeous style of the Evija isn't just for show. Every component has more than one function. Take for example the rear portions. The Venturi tunnel is based on the architecture of Le Mans endurance race vehicles, and it optimizes airflow by guiding it through the body while reducing drag. Lotus even included a red LED light in each tunnel to mimic the appearance of jet's afterburner. Aerodynamics are additionally improved by the biplane front splitter. It's true that side mirrors aren't necessary. In fact, there aren't any, because they would cause drag to be harmed. Instead, Lotus incorporated cameras to the front wings and a roof camera. 3 inside screens show all of the images. Interior. Any car that appears as interesting as the exterior as the Evija does on the inside should be expected to have an equally spectacular interior. You will not be disappointed. The handle-free dihedral doors lead to the Evija to maintain the car's clean sculptural design. These doors don't have handles and are controlled by the key fob. The doors can be closed with a switch on the overhead console once you've entered the car, and you'll find Alcantara padded seats and plenty of exposed carbon fiber surfaces. The steering column's inclination and length may be adjusted manually, and there are 2 unique storage areas adjacent to the occupant's hip points. Climate control and 3-point seat belts are included, and a standard feature with 4-point harnesses available as an option. A steering wheel is unlike anything you'd find in a regular automobile. This one has inspired by LMP and Formula 1 steering wheels, which explains its unusual form, and integrated controls, which include drive modes. All of the important information that drivers need to know is displayed on a single digital display panel, including the current driving mode, battery charge and remaining charge. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well as temperature control are included as standard equipment. The Evia's over-the-air software upgrades and a chronograph that always drives to record their time lap are also first for Lotus. Lotus even built a smartphone app that allows owners to check on their Evia's battery state, driving range, and even manage the air conditioning remotely from anywhere on the planet. The cabin of the Evija has an appearance that's both classy and contemporary. Certain design aspects, according to the Lotus, were influenced by the company's racing vehicles from the 1950s and the 1960s. Performance. An outrageously strong all-electric powertrain developed in cooperation with Williams Advanced Engineering has replaced the familiar internal combustion engine. The lithium-ion battery in the Evija is centrally located. Like in other EVs, for better weight, distribution, and center of gravity, behind the driver and passenger is a 2000 kW battery. Only 2 electric motors work together to provide 1,972 horsepower and a 1,253 pound-feet of immediate torque. That's nearly twice as much power as more costly hypercars like the Aston Martin Valkyrie. In a nutshell, the Lotus Evija is the most powerful road automobile in the world. The car's low curb weight is intended to improve handling, with a total weight of under 3,703 pounds, making it the lightest electric hypercar ever produced. Each drive shaft receives power from 4 single-speed gears. It takes less than 3 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour. With a peak speed of more than 200 miles per hour, the power at each wheel, according to the Lotus, is greater than the combined power of any prior Lotus road vehicle. 5 driving modes are available to alter the car's performance: range, city, tour, sport, and track. The Evija suspension is adapted from motorsport and provides excellent handling. For high track performance and on-road confidence, it has 3 adjustable spool valve dampers on each axle. Pirelli Trofeo R tires are mounted on the front and rear 20 and 21-inch magnesium rims. Front and rear carbon ceramic discs are part of a sophisticated braking system. Experts who drove the prototype say it still produced slightly over 1,600 horsepower and demonstrates its ferocious acceleration, despite the fact that the prototype had a detuned electric powertrain and lacked several of the car's most innovative features, such as active aerodynamics and torque vectoring across its axles. It was a huge success. Battery life. The Evija's battery technology, together with its superior suspension, electric motors, and hefty doses of carbon fiber construction, is undoubtedly one of the most striking features. The battery is an electric vehicle which takes several minutes or hours to charge. The Evija is unique. It's outfitted with technology that makes charging the battery practically as rapidly as filling up at the petrol station. The Lotus hypercar can drive up to 250 kilometers on a single charge because it can receive an 800 kW charge. It's already ahead of its time. Today's normal charge is 350 kW. For example, a Tesla supercharger now offers a maximum of 150 kW, but this will soon be increased to 350 kW in 12 minutes. A 350 kW unit will charge the Evija to 80% capacity, and in 18 minutes it will be fully charged. The 800 kW charger, on the other hand, will charge the Evija in just 9 minutes. Price and model range. This Lotus is available in a single trim level that includes enough features to satisfy even the most picky hypercar buyers. Climate control and a sophisticated entertainment system are among the car's basic interior features. Lotus provides a wide range of color finishes and interior trim options, allowing you to customize the Evija to your preferences. As you may expect, the Lotus Evija comes with a hefty price tag. The starting price is $2.2 million, not including the customs and taxes. Buyers must also put down a $311,000 deposit to demonstrate their seriousness. Customers will be able to customize their cars with a variety of exterior paints, colors, interior trims, and several other elements, as they will just be 130 available. The full production will take place in the United Kingdom. In the automotive world, all-electric hypercars are still relatively new. Rimac, with its Concept 1 and planned C2, is the only other prominent contender in this market thus far. The Battista, simply a rebodied C2, was also presented by Pininfarina. Rimac provides the base, batteries, electric motor, and all other necessary hardware to Pininfarina. Ferrari, Lamborghini, and McLaren are all expected to join the all-electric hypercar club in the near future. But the truth remains that Lotus was first. The Lotus Evija, of course, will sell. It has not yet sold as of the time of this video, but it wouldn't be surprising if it did very soon. Buyers of hypercars, whether internal combustion, hybrid, plug-in hybrid, or all-electric, do not hesitate to deposit funds into these companies' accounts. They want the most advanced hypercars currently on the market. Some of them really drive them, while others buy them merely as an investment. The Lotus Evija is now officially a member of that elite group. That wraps up my review of the Lotus Evija. Let me know what you think of it. Thank you for sticking it out through the very end of the video. Nothing helps out my channel more than y'all watching the entire video. These videos take a long time to make and are a labor of love. If you'd like to see my channel grow, please help spread the word. And until next time, remember, the best experiences aren't about where you end up, but who you're lucky enough to be on the journey with.